to start Active Farmers. I didn't think it would ever become so big. I just thought it would be something I would do for Mangapla. Because technology is improving, farmers are actually not as active as they once were. We see a lot of single operators or operators that don't have many people around. Being isolated and not seeing people and not moving enough have impacts on mental health. But on top of that, men are less likely to do something about it. So there's so much research available to show that if you are physically fit and you are socially connected, there are amazing benefits for mental health. We need resilience in our communities now more than ever because they're getting smaller and smaller. People are more isolated. We have seasonal conditions, droughts and floods. We have commodity price risks. We have limited access to services and so things can be quite challenging. I hadn't long moved to the farm at Mangapla and I was thinking that I wanted to get to know people and I wanted to do my bit for my community and I didn't know how. I was going for a run around the farm and I was reflecting about the high prevalence of mental illness and suicide amongst the farming communities that I've grown to love and how sad I was about that. And I was also reflecting about the influence that being part of a team sport has had on my life. When you're in a team sport, you not only exercise, which makes you feel great, but you also see your teammates all the time. And you notice if someone doesn't turn up to training or you notice if someone isn't themselves and therefore you're in the position to ask, are you okay, is everything all right? So the combination between that social interaction and connection and exercise have amazing benefits for mental health and resilience that you don't really realise at the time. And that's when the light bulb moment went off for me and I thought, well, perhaps I could bring that theory to the farming communities and start Active Farmers, and it would be group fitness classes every single week for everyone in the community, farmers, community members, kids, everyone of all ages, shapes and sizes. I was fortunate enough to have Delta Ag come on board as a partner and we decided to try and expand Active Farmers. We're up to 35 small farming communities in Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, Western Australia, which has been amazing. Originally, Active Farmers started out as a company, given that we service small farming communities with less than 5,000 people. We just simply don't have enough people to come to each class to make it a sustainable model. Transitioning to a not-for-profit has enabled us to partner with other organisations like Delta Agribusiness so that they can help subsidise the cost of the classes and make it a sustainable service. And we've had overwhelming support from foundations, from agri-corporates and from philanthropics that we're very, very grateful for. Every day is a bit of a juggle to work out where I'm going to spend my time. Getting help, I think, is key. You just can't do all of it on your own. I have lots and lots of help. I do put my grandparents to work. I have childcare. I do have some help at home so that I can fit it all in. By doing that, it enables me to make sure that I'm really fit, that I'm eating well, that I'm sleeping enough, that I'm happy, so that then I can spread that energy and enthusiasm to my family, to my friends, to Active Farmers and all the people that are involved, because ultimately, if I don't have enough energy, it's just not going to work. There have been some key people of influence in my life who have been there to push me out of my comfort zone and really encourage me to give my crazy ideas a go. The support from Andy, my husband, is really important. I probably have some crazy ideas and things that I want to do, which sometimes probably don't make a lot of sense, but having his belief in me and what I'm trying to achieve and how that's going to help not only us but the broader farming community and industry, having his support is really important. The most fulfilling thing for me is going to a class, going to a launch event where we're starting a new community, or an event like the Active Farmers Games, and seeing people come, get their heart rate up, laugh at each other, have fun, involve their kids, support each other regardless of fitness levels or ability, and keeping an eye out for each other makes me really happy. It's extremely fulfilling, and I always drive away from those events with a big smile on my face.